Scottie Scheffler admits he was pretty rattled in wake of arrest. Took a few holes to get back to normal. Scheffler was arrested several hours before his tee time. Scottie Scheffler shot a 5 under 66, tied for the second lowest score of the day, up to when he finished his second round at the PGA Championship. It was pretty impressive, considering he had been arrested about 4 hours before he teed off. Scheffler was detained at 6:01 a.m. ET and released just over 2.5 hours later, and arrived at Valhalla another half hour after that, 56 minutes before his tee time. His warm-up was severely affected. "I did spend some time stretching in a jail cell that was a first for me," Scheffler joked after the round. Scheffler is known for his ability to be totally unwavered, but even he admitted he had been pretty rattled from his arrest to even several holes into his second round. "Took a few holes to feel normal. Obviously, I didn't have a normal warm-up. I usually stick to my routine. I'm a big routine guy. It took a few holes to settle in," Scheffler said. "I was pretty rattled, to say the least. I was shaking the whole time. I was shaking for like an hour," he continued, adding that he had been in shock and in fear. "It was a new feeling for me." Scheffler took note of the fans cheering extra loud for me. He admitted that coming out to play was a challenge with the distractions, and he did his best to control his breathing and his heart rate. One of the first things he did when he finally got to Valhalla was give his parents a hug. "Everyone was there in a moment where I really needed them. I didn't stop shaking for a while," he said. Starting on the back nine, the reigning Masters champion naturally birdied 10 to start the day. He followed with a bogey on 11 but responded with a birdie on 12. After 5 straight pairs, he then ripped off 4 birdies in his next 8 holes. He finished the round 2 shots back of the lead as Colin Morikawa rattled off 5 straight birdies at a point to head into the clubhouse at 11. Scheffler was 4 after the first round. Scheffler was booked into the Louisville Department of Corrections later Friday. He was charged with second-degree assault of a police officer, a felony, criminal mischief, reckless driving, and disregarding signals from an officer directing traffic.